maybe no surprise to you, women that reach age 65 are expected to live another 20 years. Okay, and that's about 3 years longer than a typical man. Now, the other issue is women also, they tend to marry older men. We're talking statistically. So women live, they're younger, and so the man dies sooner. Is quite often they'll live singly as a survivor for 15 years. So they'll be on their own quite a bit. Statistically, results vary. Okay, it was the case of my sister, who's 13 years older than her husband, so she's got a, so maybe it's going to even out, but we'll see about that. Long-term, and being single and as a survivor means the needs for long-term care. Who's going to care for them? Are there children? Who's going to care for the woman? She could be having medical care, just assistance, living alone, and that kind of thing. So this is why some of the issues that go along with women living longer. Women, and therefore, since they're living longer, they need more retirement income. Just more years to be living, and it isn't free to live, right? Wow. So it's how do you ensure that you've got enough for that? But what counteracts that is women, on average, granted our cultures and our society is trying to address that, tend to earn less. So it's hard. They can't save it. It's harder to save more for the more they need. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. So this is this is what I was talking to you, Corey, about what is different about planning for women. Because money's money. Money doesn't care if it's a woman is managing it or a man is managing it. But there are issues that are more unique to women. And there's other things about women's the jobs they go after tend to be lower pay. They're more likely to take time off from work to be child bearers. My wife left the workforce for 12 years, and that's actually statistically the average. And of course, those averages will change through time, and we know there's trends we see now where more companies are offering, time off to raise children or to bear children, raise it, but they're not saying, well, you got to be a female to take advantage of that. And I think that's a good thing. Okay, allow flexibility